Hi, this is Shannah, and this is the weekly update. As usual, we're going to see what are the energies surrounding you this week. You can choose one of these piles. We have here pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So take your time to choose your pile, and I will see you in a couple of moments. So if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So what are the energies surrounding you this week? We have the the Judgment card, sorry. Here is called Blossom. Then we have the Three of Swords. Here it's called Sadness and Isolation. Then we have number 6, we have the Lovers. So I know it's the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is not a very welcomed card, usually, of course, but you know, before you think, oh my God, this is horrible. No, just listen to me. First of all, we have here 2 major arcanas, which are very positive, and they outweigh this card. Now, there's also here something really interesting with this card, with the Three of Swords here in this case, because I think this is the most positive depiction of the Three of Swords that I've ever seen. If you know another one that's even more positive, please share, you know. But why is it so positive? Because see how the picture on one side we have here this person feeling miserable, like the end of the world, everything is horrible, lost in darkness, but then you are reborn. So what I see here, what I see here is like there's some clarity being brought to you this week, some enlightenment. And then we're here with Blossom. It's like the possibility of being reborn, of, yeah, it's coming to life again, like shedding skin. And it could be in a very in a very dramatic way even, because what I feel here with the Three of Swords is like you either going to understand the situation or you're going to be confronted with a situation that can be very hurtful. That could be like, it's a disappointment that goes really deep, you know, or it could be the triggering of something from the past, but you're seeing it then through a new light. And it's like this wound has to be either inflicted or reopened in order to heal, in order to let out poison. What I'm, before I start, talking here in too much of symbolism, what I see here, like with this poison, is like something from the past. Can be a trauma, a hurt, something that wasn't healed or hasn't been healed yet, and it kind of poisons your mind and poisons your heart because someone or a situation really cut you deep. And this cut never had the chance to heal before and now. Now this week, it's not going to be completely nice. I have to say it's going to hurt, but it's like it is needed in order to open the wound, clean it, and close it again. Okay, and so it can heal properly, and you can blossom again, and you can be. It's like being reborn. Coming back to your energies without this poison draining them, this poisonous way of thinking, this negative belief with this horrible energy going around your heart. Now it's going to be cleansed. And that's why here the Three of Swords is actually, with these 2 cards, a very welcome energy. So this could have to do with your love life, but remember the 6 the Lover's card also has to do with choice, saying yes to something. So, or saying no, of course, putting up boundaries. But what I see here is like you saying yes to a life without clinging onto past hurts. You saying yes to healing. You saying yes to love, to compassion. And it's love for yourself and compassion for yourself, and you healing any wounds from the past. And I know it doesn't sound very inviting at first because there's some hurt involved, or the resurfacing of old hurts, but this is going to be worth it because you're going to shine a brand new light. So this is actually quite positive. Now, then we have here play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Yes. And then we have star mother. How can you mother yourself? It's like it's time for you to think of yourself. It's time for you to come back to life. It's time for you to start going out again, having fun again, and stop dwelling in the past. Stop dwelling in pain. It can be even that you're not even doing it in a conscious way. It can be that it's just there the whole time, but this week you're going to notice, and you'll have the opportunity of letting it go. And like I was telling you, you're shining a new light, and you're open to have fun again. You're open to enjoy the light side of life again. And you should be going out. You should be meeting friends this week. And star mother, how can you mother yourself? How can you bring yourself this love? How can you protect yourself? How can you find this compassion towards yourself, like I was telling you earlier? But it's up to you to decide. So what makes you feel safe? What makes you feel loved? What can you do for yourself? Even if it's just like eating a certain type of pudding, or having that special blanket, or watching your favorite series with the hot chocolate, like whatever it is, what makes you feel protected, loved, and safe. This is something they should be doing this week, because there's a lot of healing going on this week, and this will all help you. Now, and then we have here the last card, she who resists audace. So in my language, it's called audace. And it's called fearless, justified, and resistant. And this is really interesting, because fearless, and she has it's a knife, a bloody knife in her hand. So again, with the Three of Swords theme, and but she's not afraid of pain. And I think in her face, which is almost like a wish of revenge. But I think you're choosing not to take on revenge. I think you're taking the higher ground. You're taking care of yourself, and what's the karma of the other person, it's none of your business. This is what I think, that's what the conclusion you're coming to. But you're not giving up. You're not afraid of going through the pain in order to free yourself from the pain, because sometimes you just have to go through it in order to be over something, in order to release it. You have to go through it, and you're not afraid, and you're ready to do it, and you're also ready to fight for yourself, to fight for your rights, to fight for your right to be happy. Yes, for your own happiness. Wow. And are you also ready to protect those you love? So when it comes to love, speaking of which, what are the energies for you this week? Pile number 1. What are the energies for you this week when it comes to love? We have demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. Yeah, and this is also a decision, and this is also a way of mending, of building bridges, of being really in a true connection with those you love. Then you have like attracts like. You are longing for more love in your life. You need to be more loving. But I see it here also in another light. Here's also, it has to do with the message up here, because that's why it's a decision, and you're deciding love. You want to attract true love in your life. And if you are, attracting out of pain, and you still have this pain in your heart, and you still have these doubts and this mistrust in your heart, so you will then attract people that confirm that fear, that confirm that pain, and you are realizing this. So I don't think that you're really putting yourself out there in a way like, desperate to find someone. You realizing this vibration, and you wanting to be in a place of love, in a place of joy and satisfaction and self-confidence in order to attract someone who really loves you for who you are, respects you, and appreciates you. Because you are ready to appreciate other people as well and to see them with loving eyes. So I think you wanting to undergo this transformation in order to be sure that, you're attracting the right people into your life. Yeah, look, because of this. Look at your patterns in relationships. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. And it's not just like behavior as such. This is your inner beliefs, because, for instance, if you have a victim mentality, then you will attract perpetrators that will then confirm your victim mentality, right? Because the universe is always confirming. It's like everything you think or feel is like a wish, and the universe is always fulfilling your wishes. Ask and you shall receive. But if somehow your heart, the energy of your heart, is distorted due to trauma or false beliefs and so on, then you find yourself in a loop that's always confirming its own pain. And I think this week you are removing yourself from this loop. You're ending this loop and starting a beautiful journey towards happiness. Yeah. So pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So what are the energies surrounding you this week, pile number 2? So we have the Emperor. Then we have 19, the Sun. It's number 4. This is number 19. And then we have the 6 of Cups. Simply love. This is a wonderful energy. So pile number 2. So at this week, you will be top of your game. There's a lot of light being brought to your life, a lot of joy. There's a fulfillment here. You are feeling in control of your life, and there's really true friendship around you. It could be that, your family relationships, your family life is improving. Also, your friendships are improving. And it could be even like the relationship between teacher and student or mentor. Something here is just beautiful. And some of you are even like finishing a course or a training, and it will be like everyone is really, really proud of you. So if you've undergone an exam or a training, you're finishing it, or you get like with flying colors, you're getting the best results. And there's a lot of happiness here. And it's also seeing things for what they are, and also seeing beyond the surface. So you're not just seeing people for what they're showing, for how they like to present themselves. You see the person behind it as well. You see the people that support that person, or here in your case specifically, you are recognizing and appreciating the people that have supported you all this time. That's why I'm coming back to family or very good friends. And there's a lot of love. There's a lot of optimism, a lot of light, a lot of joy this week. There are celebrations coming in, I have the feeling. Yeah. What else? This is really like straight to the point. What else we have here? Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Well, I think this card here has a lot to do with this one. Allow friends to help you. Allow friends to help you. Allow friends to be there for you if you feel tired. You may have really powerful friends as well here with the Emperor card. Then we have you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. And I think that this week you'll find out that your path is open for you. You know, your true north is just going straight ahead. It's like the path is really open for you, and you should just keep on going. But it's also here with this warning here, warning, so to say. It's like, don't overwork yourself, don't overthink, rest, and just do what you do, because you're already on the right path. You're already on the path to success, and you get the support you need. You just have to ask. And then we have the last card here. We have She Who Dreams, Isra, escape, dreams, fantasy. Yeah, I think this card here has something to do with don't overthink it. You know, it's like it's the cards telling you you're already living your dream. You know, if you have the tendency for escapism, it's maybe it's just a habit, and the cards here are reminding you you already living your dream. You know, you don't have to dream away, because your life is becoming better and better and better, right? But this could also be here relevant to sleep, that you should be sleeping more this week as well, and should rest more. But your life is already becoming a dream come true. I think this is the message for this week, and the cards are asking you or inviting you to realize this. Let's see, your reading is really short, it's so straight to the point. So let's see, when it comes to love, what are the energies surrounding you this week? Pile number 2. What are the energies surrounding you this week? Let's find out. We have be willing to express love. When we express love, we begin to receive more love. So communication is needed this week when it comes to love. And it's also, like I was saying, this recognition and appreciation of people that have supported you so far. But we have here a spiritual connection. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. And maybe there was like telepathic connection to someone special. And we have considered your foundation. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. So, for some of you, you may be applying too much attention to your work. You know, you may be all work, 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 or study, 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 and you may be neglecting your love connections. And this is really like the cards inviting you, hey, you know, you have to balance this and give the people you love attention and recognition and so on. And again, like tell them you love them or explain the situation. Yes, there is like a very deep connection, and maybe it may feel so comfortable that you think you don't have to say it, right? But you do have to say it in order to keep on securing that foundation. If you are single, right, maybe you've been thinking a lot about someone, you know, if you're able to communicate with this person, maybe it would be good to communicate with this person, and even like check if the foundation, you know, mirrors what you feel, you know, because be sure that it's not just one-sided. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And this week you'll have the opportunity of really communicating and really, you know, checking that foundation or securing that foundation, making it stronger. Yeah, but the connection here is really, really strong. So pile number 2, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you, and I wish you a wonderful week full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. Putting this over here. So what are the energies surrounding you this week? Pile number 3. We have here 7, the 7th chakra, so the crown chakra. We have, that's a good question. What is this exactly? I think it's the 9 of Wands, right? Rest and reconsider, yes. Then we have the Four of Cups. Opportunity beckons. It's quite interesting because there with the crown chakra, it's like, it's interesting. It's like you're achieving the last step of a specific situation. Yeah. And you feel that a phase is coming to an end. And it's like it's just one more step. It's just one more thing. And I'm seeing here with the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands usually is like preparing for one last attack, and we're just so very tired. And that's why the card is telling you to rest and reconsider. So how to move forward. And the thing with the Four of Cups, it can be that you're just very tired of your situation and you're not seeing anything around you that's really promising, that is really appealing to your senses, even if the opportunities that beckon are promising, like I was saying. You just don't find them appealing, you just don't find them attractive because you're still very tired. And by being tired, you find it also very difficult to listen to your intuition and to really discern the situations. So for this week, it's like your homework is to rest. You have to rest. You have to come into balance again so that when the right opportunities come your way, and they'll be coming your way, you can recognize them. So you're not jaded, you're not just bored, or you're just disinterested out of being tired. And this tiredness has to do because you've been on a high alert for a very long time. I have the feeling you've been in constant high alert, like all your senses are like are up and working, so that it's just like you're expecting an attack from anywhere at any moment. And because you're expecting negative things to happen, you're not realizing that positive things are being presented to you. So in order to correct this, you'll have to rest, you'll have to relax. And what I'm getting here with the crown chakras as well, try some guided meditations, try yoga, anything that will help you relax your body completely. Yeah. Or laughing will help you as well. There is even like laughter, and it's not laughter yoga, but it's gives laughter courses, which I find is very funny. But because I come from a culture where we laugh every day, so I have laughing courses. I find it very, very interesting. But moving on. Yeah, but laughter relaxes you, but I think you really need deep relaxation, like, something, you'll find it on YouTube, these guided meditations, or breathing meditations that will really help you find deep relaxation in order for you to find your balance again. This is quite important for you, pile number 3. Let's see what the other cards have to tell us. We have the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hit, again, intuition. Soul Tribe. This is wonderful. And then we have Soul Family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Yes. Oh, this is beautiful. This is the cards telling you, you are not alone. You are finding your tribe this week, or you can call your friends, you can call your family or soul family. They'll be there for you. You don't have to do it alone. This is quite important. And this is important, especially if you're tired, especially if you're not able to discern good things from bad things, because you're exhausted. But your friends may. Your friends do know you, they do love you, and they want you to have the best in life. So they'll be there for you. You just have to call on them, and they will answer. And then we have here the last card, She Who Stands. There you go. This is the energy of the Knight of Wands. Resolute, implacable, determined. Valencia. Yeah. You're a valiant, you are very brave, you are very courageous. But again, you don't have to face the world and its challenges alone. You have friends that will be there for you no matter what. And this is very important to know. Okay. And you be sure that you rest and that you eat well, that you drink lots of water. This is very important in order for you to balance your energy. Now, when it comes to love, what are the energies surrounding you this week? Pile number 3. What are the energies surrounding you this week? We have be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. Actually, here in your case is let others show support. I think this is more your case. You know, let others support you and have faith. Trust your faith in the situation. Trust your intuition. Again, friends will carry you. Your loved ones will carry you. Again, you don't have to do it alone. And there are people that really wanting to support you. They're really wanting to help you and express love through gifts. Giving a small token to someone expresses you love them. Yeah, sometimes it's just the smallest gestures, the little things that touch other people's hearts. And I think either people are doing this for you, or you're doing for this for other people, or both ways. But it's going to be a week where you're going to feel a lot of support. You're going to feel that you're not alone, and you're going to feel very loved, understood, and supported. Like the universe has your back, your friends have your back, the angels have your back. You are not alone. No matter what you're going through, you are not alone. We have an army behind you from the other world, and you have an army here behind you. That's your friends and your family and those who really care about you. Okay. And that was your reading. So I hope it inspires you. I hope it makes sense. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you.